Welcome to Trucking with Uncle Jeff. We are here in Oklahoma, West Oklahoma. We're going to make our way out here. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Feel free to comment. We are on our way out of Oklahoma and Texas with our America load. The fun of it all, y'all. They got construction going on right here. Redoing the overpasses. How you doing, Nico? Come on, big truck. Let me slide in behind you now. We're headed to Casa Grande, Arizona. We got the load we picked up last night out of Russellville, Arkansas. We spent the night in Clarksville, Arkansas, and got up this morning, headed across to go to Casa Grande, Arizona. Right now we're right about 5 miles from the Texas line. Now tow truck drivers all over the place suck, dude. Either way the cup goes. Some of them are alright, but a lot of them ain't. We're gonna try to get over to Santa Rosa, New Mexico and shut it down for the day. And we'll get up tomorrow and get ourselves over to about Eloy, Arizona. Park up, chill out till Friday afternoon to make our delivery in Casa Grande. Nico, I gotta disagree with you on that. I know quite a few that'll work with you and not try to break your pocketbook. Had a tire on a regular vehicle or on a big truck? That's the question. One, you gotta look at the fact that it was midnight. Two, somebody had to get up out of bed and come do it. And number three, $500, that was pretty cheap because I'd have charged you $1,500 to get up out of my bed in the middle of the night and come make a tire change. People get the misconception, Nico. It's all about business.
Stunning stack of sunshine rise and fucking
It's not personal. It involves any kind of service being done. That's just like me running this truck. don't matter. You got to look at the fact that the man come out there at midnight and they go. You got to look at the fact that that man got up out of his bed, came out and changed the tire after midnight. Don't make a damn if the shop's 6 miles down the road. Roadside service costs money. Those technicians charge $120 an hour. Boy, that Oklahoma scale got them stacked and racked, y'all. They pulling them in. They've been raw dogging all day long. Oklahoma ain't playing with these trucks now. No, Nico, I run a business. No, I run a business. I'm in the business to make money. The same as that guy changing the tire. He runs a business. He's in the business to make money. And to come out at midnight for $500 on a tire change, that's pretty damn cheap. Because there's other people out here that would charge you 6 times that much. When it comes down to shit like that, it ain't about being personal, it's about business. I know a lot of them that will come out and knock a lot of the price off to help them out, to help somebody out, within reason. The thing about it is, I had a wrecker truck when my blue Kenworth tore up over on up here on 40 over in Arizona. The first wrecker they sent to me towed me over 200 something miles back to Flagstaff. That wrecker didn't charge me but $750. That was the bill, $750 on that wrecker tow. I went back and got my truck out of Peterbilt. The wrecker company that come out and towed me 70 miles charged $2,500 for 70 miles. And that's just the way these Peckerwoods run their businesses. Some of them are decent with it, some of them are outrageous. But you calling out a service call at midnight, you got off with only $500 bill, that's a fucking blessing. $500 bill. I'm just saying, they are businesses out here out of the creek. Yeah, that's right, Will, they can. I know a lot of folks out here, they do a lot of roadside service, and hell, that's how they feed their family. you doing, Jeffrey? Y'all, my crazy GPS still trying to run me down I-20. Well, gee, we really don't give a shit, really. That's a good deal, Jeff. We got about 3-hour ride over here to Santa Rosa. We're gonna hit that love in Santa Rosa. Oh, that's it, Will. You're right about that. There's always somebody broke down on these interstates. Ain't no doubt about that. Some of them you can help, some of them they got to call a record. Bad ride today. Got through Oklahoma City pretty easy peasy. Had a good little bit of traffic, but it wasn't too bad. I heard that, Will. Oh boy. No, it's done warmed up on the way across. It got pretty nippy last night in Clarksville. If I can try to remember when we park up today, I'm going to swap these windshield wiper blades out, put them new ones on. We got a brand new set from the shop sitting in the side box. Yeah. These got a little bit of life left in them, but not much. I've been meaning to change them out the last 2 days and I ain't done it. You good, Josh? You all good, buddy? Ain't no worries there. That shit happens. Excuse me.
Good morning, you stunning.
Well, at least the yellow lights ain't flashing here in Texas.
In 1 3/4 miles.
We ain't got to go
take
make a
exit
pass
163
around with
on
the
right
DOT.
toward US 83, then take the first left.
Happy, happy, joy, joy. I heard that, Will. There ain't nothing wrong with it. He was doing something he loved to do. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Y'all don't pay no attention to my GPS. She's been smoking crack all weekend.
Take exit 163 on the right toward US 83, then take the first left.
We gonna get up here, get through Amarillo, get into New Mexico, probably shut down somewhere around Santa Rosa, give or take. Enjoy our western
Turn left
ride
at the stop
again.
sign.
Yeah, somebody got them cotton bales on the back of that Peterbilt. Yeah, the fun of it all.
Continue on I-40.
How you doing, Eagles? Oh, man alive, the fun of it all. It's a beautiful blue sky, sunshiny day in Texas. And we are running the panhandle of Texas. South Mississippi in the United States, but I live in South Louisiana. I figured he was gonna come on back, come on out. That's why I was hanging back a little bit. Always a crackhead, waiting till the last minute, get right on somebody's bumper. How you doing, Jared? Okay, Appaloosas. Yeah, I come through there on a pretty regular basis. I live down in the Big Easy. That's good, Jared. Good to hear. Right now we're in the Panhandle of Texas on 40, headed west. Waiting on Ideal to quit dragging his nuts and get on around FedEx. Maybe. He gonna tailgate him and cut him off. What a dipshit. All that open lane, then he's gonna speed up after he passes him. How you doing, Mama? Yeah, we got her washed and cleaned up yesterday, Jared, before we left Oklahoma City. Before we went back to Russellville, Arkansas. It was too pretty of a day to be riding around dirty. So I went on ahead and had a washout done on the trailer and got the little red washed up. We didn't wash her when we left the house because of the weather. Didn't see no sense in wasting the money when it was piss ripping the fluid. We figured we'd get her cleaned and washed up for our little Arizona run. Thank you, Mama. We think so too. Yep. Definitely gonna be another beautiful day to ride. Oh yeah, Jared, we got to. Ain't no way around it. look like Kansas, but it ain't Kansas. This is the panhandle of Texas. We are just east of Amarillo. Close again. Close again. But to be in Kansas, we'd have to be on I-70. We on I-40. How you doing, Robert? Welcome to Texas, Robert. Yeah, the fun of it all. We're in the panhandle of Texas, Robert. Well, Mike, I wouldn't necessarily say we speak country-nese. You won't call it English. That's fine. Yeah, well, that's it. One thing you'll know about me, Mike, I speak country-nese, a little bit of drunkenese whenever I'm at home on my birthday, and a little touch of Big Latin. Hell, Robert, good luck with that, brother. Them people get around Walmart to get crazy. How you doing, Jameer? I think last night at Walmart in Russellville, Arkansas was everybody shopping night because you couldn't get nothing else in the parking lot of that place last night. It was over full. Surprised the fire marshal didn't show up and shut them down. I hear you, Will. We're gonna do our best. We always gonna keep that shiny side up. Gotta have that rubber down and turning so we can make some money. But we still gonna be in and out of construction. Right now, Andy, I'm coming into McLean, Texas in the Panhandle. We headed towards Amarillo. And on to New Mexico. And tomorrow we'll leave New Mexico and go to Arizona. I'd like to make it to Santa Rosa, New Mexico today, and then make it from Santa Rosa to Eloy tomorrow. That way I'll be close to my delivery. And I'll spend most of the day Friday sitting around twiddling my thumbs till Friday afternoon. Alright, Andy, I appreciate it. We always watching out for the crazies. How you doing, Shop? I hear you, Redfield. We headed to Casa Grande, Arizona. Gotta be there by Friday afternoon, which ain't gonna be no problem. I heard that, buddy. Yeah, I know where San Diego is. Yeah, Kurt, I run everywhere. East Coast to West Coast, except for the Northeast. I won't go to the Northeast, but I run everywhere else. Oh, shit. How you doing, Steve? Welcome to Texas. Gee, they're gonna coming up. They're coming up slowly right now. Kurt, probably anywhere from 125 to 135,000 a year on miles. I average about 11,000 miles a month. 10.5 to 11,000 a month. I heard that, Jamie. Well, it gets like that sometimes, man. Yeah, gee, I don't play with it. That's the very reason why this company calls me up, want me to do favors all the time, grabbing loads. Got a lot of drivers out here that can't do 200 or 300 miles a day, and I do 550 to 650. Monday through Sunday. People like Backwoods, he's like me, he can run them kind of miles. Hey, you can't do nothing about bars, Jamie. I waited a whole month and a half for an air compressor on for a Detroit. Lost a whole month because it was on back order. Shit happens. Kurt, this is the end of my 12th year. I'll be starting my 13th year in January. So at the end of December, going into January, we start our 13th year. Long enough to know better, still too short to care. How you doing, Savage? Yeah, Kevin, there's a few of them through here, not many. Not many. I'm in the panhandle of Texas, Richard. We won't be out west till we hit New Mexico up here on 40. We still in Central Time Zone. Out west is in Mountain and Pacific Time. We still in Central. Doing all right there, Red Eye. Just clicking along today, brother. Taking this grand ride to Arizona. I hear you, Savage. Hell, we hauling a bunch of shit out of America. Yeah, gee. Well, we know, buddy. We've been through here more times than we care to remember. Well, I didn't have no choice, Kevin. I was going to stay out to New Year's, but my wife cut me short on that. She told me I had to be back. I don't know, Savage. We're going to be live for at least 3 hours today. 3.5 hours. Yeah, I passed through there a few times there, Al. I ain't been that way in a little minute, but I do come through there. Yeah, maybe so, G. You'll never know till you try. How you doing, Todd? We're in the Panhandle of Texas. We are just east of Albuquerque. How you doing, Rita? I'm in the Panhandle of Texas on I-40. I'll be there by tomorrow. Right now, hey Todd, I was born and raised in South Mississippi and grew up between Mississippi and Louisiana. English, dude. Don't understand Arabic. Boy, the fun of it all. I hear you. That's way up around North Mississippi there. I was born and raised about an hour from the Gulf Coast. Oxford's up there home to Mississippi State and Ole Miss. Oxford is Starksville. Oh, we will do, John. We will do, brother. We got to. Got too much to live for. Got a beautiful wife and a wonderful life. Ain't got no complaints. I hear you, Mark. Right now we in the windmill city of in the Panhandle of Texas. That's all that's up here is windmills. This is a 389 feet, Sammy. KW's got a ridge in the middle of the hood. I smoke coos. Green box coos. Thank you, Sam. We gave her a big bath, got her a big bath yesterday. She's all cleaned up with a rag. Got all that chrome shining. Thank you, G. I heard that, Todd. Well, you watching the video, you've been in a big truck now. And you seeing just what I'm looking at. Wide open highway. Taking in the ride and the scenery. We passed this dude earlier. He's still dragging his nuts in this international. Well, Todd, there ain't nothing wrong with that, brother. I know a lot of folks that do that kind of work around Mississippi. Yep, G. Some people it gets in their blood. Some of us are born with it in our blood. I'm second generation. My little nephew backwoods, he's second generation. We've been around this kind of work all of our lives. Yeah, Savage, these old hoods, they are different. They definitely fun ride to be in. I got a 70-inch sleeper. Big enough for a full-size bed, Savage. Gee, they usually make room when they see that big Peterbilt emblem out there. They usually in a hurry to get the fuck out of the way. Yeah, Todd, I got a full-size bed. I got a big screen at the foot of the bed. Got a microwave, power inverters. Got an APU generator on the side. Got a refrigerator. The only thing I ain't got is a shower and a toilet. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's cool as shit. See, everything's right there behind me. That's the sleeper back there. Got plenty of storage cabinets and all. Yeah, Savage, this one's got an 18 in it. No, Todd, I can't beat it, man. It's comfortable. Makes our time out here go by that much easier. Yeah, we got 8-inch stacks on each side of this one. Eight-inch turnouts. Yeah, but I'm gonna be on the road. I'm gonna be comfortable. That's just all there is to it. I gotta live in that thing Monday through Sunday. We ain't gonna be uncomfortable. $200,000+ truck, and it's gonna be comfortable. All right, Todd, you have a good one, buddy. Appreciate it. Well, Savage, they make trucks out here in all different gear ratios. You got 8 speeds, you got 10 speeds, 13 speeds, 18s, 21s, 24s. It all depends on who builds it, what they put in it. These damn bugs are aggravating the shit. How you doing, Keith? This 600 horses I got's more than enough, G. You don't need more than 600 in these trucks. 600's about the max, 500's about the minimum. That's good there, Keith. How you doing, Lori? Well, we headed to Casa Grande, Arizona. Right now we on I-40 in the Panhandle of Texas. Gonna be in Amarillo here in a little bit. My little nephew Backwoods is headed to Dallas. He's down below us on I-10 going to I-20. So we're basically running just north of him. Come on, you damn turban jockey. Jazz out the damn way. Got fucking construction coming up. You driving like an ignorant bitch. Always a turban Suburban acting stupid. That's why his flaring on his trailer's probably tore up. He done run over something. He don't get that damn thing secured, he gonna get his ass DOT. I've got a 110 gallon on the left and a 150 gallon on the right. I can hold 260. This little area is called Britton, Texas. So in other words, G, when I pull up to the fuel pump, I can drop $1,000 in this truck in about 3 minutes. I heard that, Keith. You definitely don't want to get run over by one of these big long good Peterbilts. Most of these other trucks out here around us are made out of fiberglass and plastic. This 389 is made out of steel. Everything on it is made of metal. This truck weighs 1,000 pounds more than most of these trucks on the road. Oh, we stop there from time to time, there, G. That's right, G. Well, Keith, either way the cup goes, whatever it's made out of, 80,000 pounds of rolling thunder. 80,000 pounds, that's 40 tons. When it hits you, it's gonna hurt. Yeah, it just all depends, Chief. I get fuel in Amarillo sometimes. Sometimes we don't. Oh, about 38 to 40 out of the 48. There's about six or so states up in the Northeast that I don't go to. I've been to two of them up there that I don't care to go to. That's New Jersey and New York State. So I can count them, but the rest of them in the Northeast I don't mess with. Don't mess with Vermont, Connecticut, New Hampshire, Maine, Massachusetts. I don't fool with none of them. I ain't been in North and South Dakota. But all the rest of them I've been in. I ain't been in Alaska either. Keith, I listen to whatever my wife's playing when I go home. Might be blues, it might be R&B. Boy, you better get your ass over. That state trooper got your ass, boy. You better quit playing with that man. Gonna take your funky ass to jail. Yeah, G, and that's another reason why we don't go up there. Blue light special on the eastbound side. And he's still chasing that dumb son of a bitch. No, they got off the road. Finally. Oh, you fine, Keith. Them questions don't bother me, man. Just picking with you, that's what a cop would tell you. you doing, Brian? Hey, buddy. Well, by the time we park up, we ought to have at least 600 something miles in for the day. At the least. He's over in Europe there, Savage. Either Europe or Canada. Or Australia, I can't remember. I heard that, Brian. A lot of different countries out here, Savage, use the metric system. They baling that cotton out there, ladies and gentlemen. Cotton Eye Joe got his bales of cotton baled up. All right, Northern Canada, how you doing, Samantha? Welcome to the Panhandle of Texas, North Texas, that is. I heard that, Lord. Hey, we got nieces and nephews all over the world on them. We enjoy them all. They all coming and taking a ride with us every day. I'm sorry to hear that, Samantha. Them old rainstorms always suck. They still out here, Lori. I run one myself. I run my CB right there. I'm the blue-eyed devil there, Hooper. You got the blue-eyed devil on this end. Thank you, Samantha. We beating to be in Amarillo, y'all. Yes, sir. Got that nickname from an old girlfriend. She couldn't say no to them blue eyes, so she always called me a blue-eyed devil. Well, all I can say is that turtle better stay his ass off the road. If he don't, he gonna be a pancake in the middle. If I can straddle him to miss him, fine and dandy, but I ain't gonna swerve to stop it. Afternoon there, bub. Alright, it's Abbott. You have a good one, buddy. Well, let me tell you something there, you dipshit dumbass. My eyes stay on the road. So before you come in here dictating how to drive, suck on a set of donkey balls. Because my little voice reader will read every text you make on here, dipshit. I ain't got to read your fucking text. I can hear it in my ear. So before you become on my page being a butt-fucking moron, go fuck yourself. And if you don't like that, Mr. Neo, you can take your poster child birth control looking ass somewhere else. Because you are definitely a poster child for birth control. And your mama probably should have smothered you in your sleep. Alrighty, Lori. Sorry for the media troll, y'all, but there's always a peckerhead in the woodworks. Thinks he knows something, gonna tell somebody how to do something. Don't know dick. Okay, Lord, I heard that. Oh, some peckerhead telling me to keep my eyes on the road. And my eyes stay on the road. So I apologize for wearing his ass out to y'all, but I ain't gonna apologize to him. That's pretty good, Screaming Eagle. Okay, I hear you, Lord. These dumbass media trolls don't realize I can hear everything you write on the screen. That's why we hands-free. But you still get low IQ morons on there. Think they know something and don't know dick. Not really, Nicholas, because if they knew how to do my job, they wouldn't be running their mouth. I basically pick people up like that with my hand and wipe my ass with them. What you got there, Hooper? Ask me what? How you doing, Miss Teresa? We headed to Casa Grande, Arizona. A little over halfway between Phoenix and Tucson. But Nicholas, to get back to what you were talking about, I get a kick out of making an idiot out of them. It tickles me to death to make them look like a fucking moron. Plus, everybody else gets to laugh. How you doing, Brad? Yes, sir, it is hot down there. Backwoods told me he just left from that area. I'm pulling a 53-foot welfare wagon there, Hooper. 53-foot reefer. Got some product for Walmart. Chicken and dumplings and shit like that. Broccoli, got a good damn mixture of a lot of different shit. Alrighty, Lori. Yeah, that too, Nicholas. They fucking morons. How you doing in West Virginia, Raymond? Good to see you again. Half the morons that come on here trying to tell you how to do shit can't even push a broom across the floor. They too busy sitting in their mom and daddy's house playing Xbox. I heard that, buddy. I've got caught in a little bit of ice and snow there through Albuquerque a few times. It will happen. Hell, I got caught in an ice storm 2 different times down on I-10. Through Arizona and New Mexico into Texas. That wasn't but 3 or 4 years, the last 3 or 4 years ago. Hey, you had to give me a little minute, Marcus, something to come up with. Try to remember something. I can't make you no guarantees. Oh, shit. Right now, Raymond, we headed to Casa Grande, Arizona. Casa Grande, Arizona. Right over there about halfway to Phoenix from the other side of Tucson. Yeah, I got an 80-pound lab back there snoozing in my bed right now. Big old chocolate lab. Her name is Mocha. I'd have to say, Marcus L., back a long time ago, I lived up in Laurel, Mississippi. I was married to
In 1 3/4
one of
miles,
my ex-wives there.
on the right to I-40 Business Loop West.
I had my kids, and she had a couple of kids. And we had some toilet bowl disinfectant called the Works. She had bought it out at the dollar store. Well, you can get you an old Coke bottle. I got a couple of Coke bottles and some tin ball, balled them up, poked them down in that Coke bottle, and I was messing with them youngins. They was all out playing on trampoline in the yard. So I mixed up a couple of them Coke bottles, put that toilet bowl disinfectant in there with that tin ball, shook it up real good, throwed it out in the yard, and sure enough, after about 4 or 5 minutes,
Take exit
that
85
disinfectant,
on the
that
right
tin
to
ball
I-40
started
Business
making the
Loop
gas
West.
and got real hot. That 2 liter, that little 20-ounce Coke bottle swell up the side of a 2 liter and explode. Well, I throwed about 4 or 5 of them out in the yard. And we had some old fat bitch live down the road from us. She's all the time calling the law on everybody out there for one dumb thing or another. Well, she called the deputy sheriff's
Turn
up.
left on US 60 West.
She told the deputy sheriff that somebody was out here walking up and down the highway with an automatic rifle shooting the neighborhood up. So after all up went off, I seen the deputy sheriff come riding by, and he turned up our driveway. The little road we lived on dead end, and we was at the beginning of it. He went down the end of the road, he come back, pulled in the driveway, stepped out his car. He said, "You been outside today?" I said, "Yeah, we've been outside all morning." I said, "Them youngins been playing out here on trampoline. I've been cutting grass." He said, "You seen anybody walking up and down the road or heard any gunshots?" I said, "No." I said, "Man, it's been a nice, pretty quiet day today." He said, "Well, somebody called in and said somebody was shooting up the neighborhoods out here in the woods. I don't know why they sent us out here. We can't do nothing about people shooting in the country." I said, "Well, hell, it was probably that fat bitch down there in that brick house. She's always calling the law on somebody." So he got in his car and left. He was gone probably about 2 hours. And I knew that old fat bitch had done called the police, so I throwed a couple more of them Coke bottles out there. Sure enough, it wasn't a few minutes later, I heard that deputy sheriff hit that 4-barrel. He hit that 4-barrel and he came around that damn house. He went straight to that bitch's house. He asked dispatch where the call came from, apparently. He went straight to that bitch's house, and I heard him tell her in a loud, clear voice, "You call the damn 911 one more damn time over something that ain't going on out here, and I'm gonna come down here and lock your ass up." After that, she never called the police again. Everybody actually got a little peace of mind and could do what they wanted to do out in the country. Cute old sourpuss old bitch. Mad because nobody wanted her old funky ass. How you doing, Armando? Good afternoon to you too, buddy. Red hot, probably. It don't ring a bell right off the top of my head, buddy. Oh, mercy. I may or may not have. I couldn't say directly. I've been through a lot of places in New Mexico. On the interstates and on the back roads. I picked up loads in Roswell a few times. No, Raymond, I don't go to military bases. Just mostly grocery distribution centers. Depending on whether or not I'm running a reefer or a dry van. Well, then I've probably been through it there, Red Hot, because I've been in and around Roswell a dozen times. No, Frank, this is a 389 Peterbilt, brother. I know the Hewitt ornament. I know that big wing up there looks like a shaky brake, but it's not. Coming into Amarillo, Texas there, Raul. Coming into Amarillo. By ignoring this damn GPS, I ain't but 11 hours and 13 minutes away. Well, right now, she's only got 386,000, Frank. 386,728. I'm headed to Casa Grande, Arizona. Oh no, Frank. This truck ain't even broke in yet. These big trucks run over 1,000,000 miles, brother. She won't be broke in till she's got 500,000 on her. How you doing, William? Yeah, Frank, she's doing pretty good. We spent Saturday and Sunday and part of Monday in the terminal at the shop getting a bunch of stuff took care of. It a lot of little nitpicky stuff that needed to be fixed. So she's back up top form right now. I got to take her back into that shop at the end of the month. They can do her oil changes and all that on it.
Take exit 74 on the right, Port Whitaker Road.
Welcome to Amarillo, Texas. Amarillo, Texas. We're gonna be riding right by the Big Texan here in a minute. Home with a 72-ounce steak. If you can eat it all, you eat for free. Yeah, Frank, I was supposed to have been going to Pottsville, Pennsylvania Monday, but that load got canceled. I ended up getting this load in its place to go down to Arizona.
Take exit 74 on the right toward Whitaker Road.
All righty, Joe. Well, hello back. Good to see you. I don't know if y'all can see the big cowboy on the sign to the right there.
On the left to I-40 West.
That's the billboard for the Big Texan. One of the nicest places in Amarillo to go get a steak. They got a 72-ounce steak in there. You order it and eat it all, and everybody at your table eats for free.
Continue on I-40.
I don't know about y'all, but that's a hell of a steak. Oh, I don't doubt it, Frank. They don't make they don't make the 389 no more. They discontinued the 389 and they changed up the body style and call it the 589 now. 2024's last year you could get this style Peterbilt in the 389.
Continue on I-40.
I hate it because to me the 379s and the 389s were the two best looking Peterbilts out of the bunch. Heaviest load, about 80,000 pounds. Heaviest load I had grossed out at about 80,000 even. Well, I would say that's a lie because I got in trouble a couple of weeks ago. I'm only permitted for 80,000. I pulled a load out of Dallas Fort Worth, and when they got me at the scale, and I got $500 worth of tickets, I was 1,280 pounds over gross, so 81,280 is probably the heaviest I've ever hauled. And I paid a $500 ticket for that because I violated my golden rule. I didn't stop and scale the load. How you doing, Rob? And I can promise you this, Frank, after a $500 education, it won't never happen again. Yep, I was scared to death to call my wife and tell her I screwed up and cost us money out of her pocket. I know she didn't say nothing, but I know she was mad at me. Rob, we're in North Texas, Amarillo, Texas. Arkansas is a long way from Arizona, and you can't make it on 11-hour clock in one run. That's right, Frank. I wouldn't even try to eat that 72-ounce steak. I have my hands full with a regular steak. Yeah, Rob, we still going to Casa Grande. I'll be in Eloy tomorrow. I bark up today, I'll be nine and a half hours away. Frank, I got mixed vegetables, different things like that, an assortment of stuff. Going to Walmart over in Casa Grande. I heard that, Rob. Oh, no, I wouldn't say that, Frank. I got stuff in my refrigerator to cook. Pork chops, hamburgers, all kinds of stuff. I'll probably buy me a little twin pack of ribeyes next grocery run I make. An assortment of mixed vegetables and stuff like that. Everything they sell in the frozen department at Walmart. I got a little bit of it all in the trailer. I heard that, Robert. Nobody give a damn about you and that baggy Camaro. Right lane to left lane, right lane to left lane, trying to drive around and through everybody. What a fucking moron. I hope before he gets out of town he gets a blue light special. That tickled shit out of me to see another one get his ass lit up. Rob, I done said what I was hauling 4 times. So you need to listen and pay attention. I have mixed frozen vegetables. Shit like that. I'm tired of repeating myself. You ask a question, sit, wait, and listen for an answer. Well, right now, Frank, we got Cooper tires on the drives, and and I got a set of Bridgestones on the stairs. You're fine, but you need, when you ask a question, you need to wait and listen for an answer. Not ask the question and then, well, bye. You know what? You can stay gone. Goodbye. You done asked me 4 times. I answered you 4 times. And when I scold your ass, you're going to get butt hurt. So now you're off the page. I ain't got time for dumbass shit. People, if you're going to ask a question, sit, wait, and listen. You will get an answer. Don't ask a question. Go do something else. Come back and ask the same goddamn question. Because when you do, I'm going to wear your ass out. Thank you, Rock Band. I don't mind answering questions, but only to those who are going to stick around and listen to the answer. I got a very low tolerance for shit like that. I had a fella on here. He would watch my page and somebody else's page. He'd ask me a question, jump over to the other person's page. Never stuck around here to answer. Then he would leave that person's page, come back to my page, and ask the same dumbass question. And I had to block his ass off of both my pages. I appreciate that, Duke. I really do. Kurt, this guy got an 18-speed Eaton Fuller transmission. 18-speed stick. We don't run automatics here. Now, Frank, you can't fix stupid, but I can show slap it with a 2x4 and make myself feel better. Alrighty, Raymond. J-Man, this is as fast as it goes, buddy. We do the speed limit or nothing at all. Yeah, Kurt, we got an 18-speed Eaton Fuller transmission. We got a X15 605 Cummins with about 600 horses. 265 wheelbase. Well, Angel, I don't have no problem with talking to anybody, love. I have no problem talking to anybody. There ain't nothing wrong with being autistic. Most of the autistic people I know are very, very intelligent. I'm always winning, J-Man. There ain't no room in my world for losers. You got a double blue light special? Oh no, that's the Escorts. No, we gonna get another blue light special. That's right, Red Eye. Only winners riding this truck. Thank you, Angel. Right, van. I'll probably go through 2 or 3 more trucks before I retire. They don't build nothing out here that can outlast me. Anybody in my family will tell you I can drive the wheels off anything made. Trying to figure out what this crackhead's doing. Oh, Lord. Great riders are us. You gonna get somebody killed, dumbass. People, if you can't outdo the goddamn speed limit, stay the fuck off the interstate. I'm doing pretty good, John. Just dealing with crackadoodles out here, dragging their titties and their old crinkly ball sacks when they should be driving the speed limit. Yeah, more or less. You gonna drive like that, stay your ass over on that service road. Don't get out here on the interstate being a damn fucktard. Not a good look for you. I know it, John. Sad episode, buddy. Episode. That a little fucktard is gonna wrap my goddamn bumper in the construction zone. Yeah, John, it is crazy. Don't make much sense. Till you give them a Peterbilt tattoo on their ass, then they want to go run and get them hit by a big truck lawyer, even though they've caused the problem. Now here comes a little fucktard in the left lane. No, sir, Frank, we headed west, brother. Due west. Yeah, you handicapped, bitch. Handicapped right between the eyes. Same dumbass. After I blew that damn freight train whistle at her, she dropped her phone. We gonna give her something to look at.
Maintain safe distance.
Fuck you, bitch. I'm moving over. Stupid ass camper. The day you tell me how to drive, you microscopic bitch, be the day cows fly. I heard that, John. We always wanted one. I got an opportunity to get one, so I took it. Oh, she ain't got no problem about finding that gas pedal now. That damn freight train whistle got her ass off that phone. That's one thing I will do. I hear you, Glenn. I see you playing on that phone. I will blow this big ass whistle at you. I will wake your ass up. Oh, dude, I hope you ain't going to California there, Southern. If you headed to Cali, your ass is gonna be in trouble. Cause you way over the 40-foot mark. Oh, that's coming. Excuse me there, Covenant. Real truck coming through. I imagine if she don't get off up here at any one of these exits, we'll probably pass her again. She'll be back driving slow, playing on that phone. We on here every day, Mr. Frank. YouTube should give you a notification every time we go live. Y'all look at the stockyard over there and tell me why ribeyes are so expensive. It makes one out there, there's a million of them. How you doing, Mike? Welcome to the west side of the Panhandle of Texas. We ain't that far away from New Mexico. This West Texas Panhandle ain't a whole lot up here outside Amarillo. A lot of little small towns. COW towns, I can't say the name. Somebody will come up out of their sleep and go crazy. Well, the good thing about being in that shop, we got them new shocks on the front end of this bad boy. She riding a hell of a lot smoother than she was. Excuse me there, Mr. Flip-Flop 5-0 driver. We coming over. Yeah, J-Man, I've been pulled over a few times. I've had a few state troopers pull me over in DOT. For 13 years, I've only gotten one ticket, and that was here recently, and that was at a scale house for being overweight. Yeah, Robert, that's highway robbery. 2 ribeyes, you should get 4 for 20. Hey, 10,000 COWs back there at that stockyard, probably 10 million ribeyes. There ain't no reason for that beef to be that damn high. No reason. Well, Kirk, I got 2 states that I call home. I got a house in Mississippi, and I got a house in South Louisiana. And me and my wife run back and forth between the both. So I call Mississippi and Louisiana home. My longest trip with no stops has been about 2,500 miles. Which we stopped because we can't run but 11 hours a day. But an average ride during the day is anywhere from 550 to 650 mile average. But I have turned 811 miles in one day. Well, I'd say my longest record per day has been 811 miles. How you doing, Clopper? reader don't always pronounce shit right, Clipper. My bad. How you doing, Robert? That's good there, Robert. Welcome to the Panhandle of Texas and I-40. He's headed west again. Ain't going to Cali, but we going to Arizona. Well, sad to say, we've been here too many times to count. How you doing? I hear you, Robert. Are you trying no Atkins diet? I hear you. How you doing, John? Welcome to West Texas, or the Panhandle. Northwest Texas. Baby may coming into Vega. I doubt it, John. I doubt it, brother. I've been out here on the road fixing to be 12 years at the end of December, going into my 13th year, and they ain't done with it yet. Yeah, we're in the fall over here, buddy. We're in the fall over here, so it's a mixture between warm and cold. But moving towards winter and being cold. Oh, I was just messing with you, Robert. A friend of mine was on that Atkins diet one time. He lost a lot of weight, but it messed his health up pretty good. I've always got plenty of meat in my diet. I wasn't built to be a vegetarian. I grew up the right way, hunting and fishing. There goes the old mighty T-Force. The outfit that bought out UPS. That T-Force right there, they own UPS now. All the trucks. I heard that, Robert. Yeah, that sounds good. That makes some good shrimp. That's what me and my wife had a big seafood platter for her birthday dinner. Oh, shit. Excuse me. Yeah, Kenny, we halfway. It's hump day. That ain't no lie. $2:40 in the afternoon. Woo-hoo. It'll be 1:40 here in a minute. Soon as I cross over in New Mexico, we'll be on mountain time. Get off that white line, goddammit. Yeah, one day I might get around to it, John. I definitely want to go try it out. Maybe the next time I spend a night in Amarillo with that love, I'll walk over. I've heard a lot of good things about it. A buddy of mine went over there while he was staying in Amarillo. Said it was damn good. How you doing, Anonymous? I run 7 days a week, Kurt. 7 days a week, brother. When I'm out in this truck, I'm out from anywhere for a month to 5 months at a time. Just depends on how I do. My wife made me promise to come in for Christmas. So I'll be back in by the 23rd of December. So we'll have about 2 months out when I go in. Oh, we always do that, Anonymous. That's the #1 priority every morning we wake up. We can't get there safely if we don't drive. Found nobody yet, Robert. Just tried to take it on. I know somebody that probably could. to hear a story about it if they have. Well, that's me, Robert. I wouldn't either. I watched a boy over that worked with us over in Center, Texas. I seen him eat a 68 ounce steak like it wasn't nothing. And all of us ate free at our table that day. That fella right there, he probably could handle that 72. He was a big old youngin'. I heard that, John. It'd definitely be a challenge. I could probably, if they would let me take my Mocha dog in there, if they'll let me take Mocha in there, old Mocha can handle that 72 ounce steak with no trouble. And everything else with it. But I don't think they'd let me bring Mocha in there. I'm gonna tell you what, Kevin, that was a big ass 13-year-old. He had to be at least 6'6", 300 pounds. Oh yeah. Yeah, it comes with a baked potato and all the trimmings there, Robert. You gotta eat the steak and the sides with it. Okay, I'm gonna have to look that up, Kevin, because hell, that little kid impressed me. He eat that big son of a bitch. He definitely have my respect. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm gonna have to watch that. 13 fucking years old, shit. That young is badass. I had to be like Roy by God mercy. How big a boy are you? Yeah. Yeah, Kurt, I got a 70-inch sleeper. Full-size bed. Yeah, Robert, APU's doing fine. All it needed was a motor mount. How you doing, William? Yeah, we've been running that thing every night. Stopper, got a flip-flop wearing reject. Well, welcome to Adrian, Texas, up here in the Panhandle. Yeah, Kevin, hell, I gotta say this. He a badass youngin' even at 14. That's a lot of damn steak. Well, I can say I did watch a skinny feller one night in the Waffle House eat a 26 egg omelet. He eat the omelet, he eat the grits, the toast, sausage, and all of it. Well, I guess anything's possible. He probably wasn't. He's probably looking for the bathroom to go hurl. Shit, if I'd eat half that steak, I'd have been ready to throw up. Not necessarily, Jeffrey. Not necessarily. Took me a long time to catch up to where my daddy was. My daddy was. Kevin, I know. I ain't sweating. But if I don't agree with it, I'm going to say something. Ooh, man of mercy. Once we hit New Mexico, though, I'm going to take a break from the live today. We'll definitely be back tomorrow, probably a lot earlier than today. Because I'm probably going to be barking up and rolling out real early. Because I'm down to about 2 hours and 28 minutes on my 11. Right now, I'm 10 hours and 20 minutes away. Well, we've had a good ride this morning. Got up plenty of reels. I got to get on my Facebook page, put up some more reels. Add some reels and subtract some reels. Now, Robert, it'll be a live unload, buddy. Live unload. We don't do very many reaper dropping hooks at Walmart. I think I've only done two dropping hooks with a reaper. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Kevin. Well, they out here cutting the grass. Stirring up the dust, getting my fucking truck dirty. Filthy bastards. Goddamn grass been waist deep all year long. Why you cutting it now? It ain't gonna grow no higher. It stays dead more than it stays green. Oh, I ain't messing with none of the crappy truck stops up the road. You talking about to carry them? Nah, I'm probably gonna pull off in that New Mexico rest area. I got plenty of food, plenty of drinks, coffee, and plenty of cigarettes to get me through tonight. Tonight. I wouldn't be able to make it to Moriarty. At best, I could probably make it to Santa Rosa. But to carry in Santa Rosa would be about as far as I can make it west. How you doing, Hugo? Welcome to Northwest Texas. Here's another asshole stirring up dust. You see my fucking blinker, you goddamn turtle. Fucker. What's the matter, Mustafa? Didn't buy a fast enough truck? It's about 71 degrees. Mustafa's mad because he can't outrun a Peterbilt. Here he comes, all mad. Oh, Flip-Flop is mad, y'all. He's mad. He had to wait till I slowed back down for him to catch his Peterbilt. Yeah, he's mad, mad. He probably calling his camel up to cry to her. Hello back to Italy. I'm headed to Casa Grande, Arizona. Now watch, he's gonna run over the car in the left lane. He's about to die to get over. Look. This is the reason why these visa driving faggots should not be allowed on the highway. He almost run into the side of that truck because he's a damn faggot with 9-inch lug nuts. Got no business in that truck. Oh, it ain't the fact that they're impatient. It's the fact that they ain't qualified to be driving no truck over here. None of them go to school for it. The federal government prints them a CDL and they walk off the plane straight into a truck. Yeah, Robert, I seen that on the news. That's messed up. That was messed up. They got a big mess up there with that. He rode my ass and then he wanted to get up here and ride beside me. When I blew the horn at him, he wanted to slow down, running his mouth. But that's what them crackheads do. They think everybody out here owes their ass anyway in form or fashion common courtesy, and we don't. They don't have no courtesy for nobody on the road. They'll get no courtesy from me. And if he comes knocking on my truck when I park up, he'll get the courtesy of meeting Uncle Luther. And he ain't gonna like that. Because Uncle Luther's only gonna speak to you once. After that, it's gonna be roses at your graveside. Yeah, Kevin, I've been through Faraday. I had a buddy of mine lived over there in Faraday. That was his hometown. It's an okay little town. I ain't been over through there in a long time. Ooh, mercy. The fun of it all. No, Kevin, not really. About the only thing they loading out of Faraday over there is them Valdez onions and stuff. Got a lot of onions. Got some sugar cane, shit like that. That's about it. Ain't really a whole lot there. Yeah, here we go. We've been to cross over into New Mexico. New Mexico. Have mercy. We've been on the road for probably about 8 hours and 45 minutes today. That's why I'm ducking off at this rest area to chill. Oh yeah, you already know it, Kevin. I was hoping old Ahab, the Arab, was going to bring his ass up in here. Because I was sure going to hurt his feelings. Damn it. Come on, baby. Don't do me like that now. We're just trying to get a little more center in between these lines. Ooh, man of mercy. Quiet, Momo. Move out of the way now. God damn it. Stop. Trying to fuck with this, would you stop? Stop. She's trying to look out in and see what's going on. Yeah, we're going to call it a day right here today. We'll be back tomorrow. It'll be a lot earlier. Probably before noon. It's 1:14 over here in New Mexico, so the fun of it all. Yeah, Pancho, it's been going good, buddy. You right about that, Kevin. I done been out here in the snowstorms. I don't care much for it. Now I'm gonna show y'all this. Peterbilt quit making this right here. And that right there is what they replaced it with. The 589. Now I'm gonna get out and show y'all this. Now y'all look at my truck. Peterbilt discontinued the 389. And right here is its replacement. That is the 389's replacement right there, the 2025 Peterbilt. That is a butt ugly fucking truck. Butt ugly ass truck. But, like I said, we better get off here. I'm making a big stink ball, something to eat. Probably make me a few sandwiches and we're going to chill out, watch some TV. Get us a 10-hour break in and we're going to hit it again tomorrow. We ain't got that far to go. We're only 10 hours away. So by the time I finish up tomorrow, I'll be within a couple hours. Yeah, you go. They Peterbilt bucked it up. I'm telling you. Yeah, Kevin. About 75% of the ones making mess are visa drivers. The other 25 are just nasty ass individuals they ain't got no good goddamn common sense. They live here. That's the sad part. But I hope y'all have a beautiful day. Same to you, Mary. Y'all have a beautiful day. We'll be back tomorrow. I got a few phone calls to make.